Hey everyone, it's Mark Turkel from WinCard, and I'm here with Lissette McCallum from Custom Rig Marine, one of our best customers. And I wanted to do quick 4 questions over 4 minutes so we could tell you a little bit about her store and how she's using WinCard. So, hi Lissette, how you doing?
Good. Everything
Good,
good.
good. Tell us a little bit about Custom Rig Marine, and how long you've been in business and how you all got started. And I see your beautiful store in the background, so tell us a little bit about that too.
Sure. So this is our newest venture, is actually having a brick and mortar. But CustomRiggedMarine has been open for about 4 years now. We opened in 2020, mid-pandemic. Go figure. Very busy time. Very uncertain time. So it's the biggest, I would say, jump in the boating industry known to man, right, in history at the moment. Everyone purchased a boat, so it was a good time for us to kind of spread our wings, expand ourselves, and bring forth, custom rig to everyone. The company is family owned, so it's myself, my husband, and my son currently. Both of them are riggers, right? So we actually sell electronics as well as install the electronics. And one of our favorite things to do, I would say, is our custom dash panels. Um, my husband saw a need, right? He is a very custom kind of guy. He likes things to always be unique or have something special. So the dash panels is really where he thrives, to be able to bring things to life, right? Ideas that maybe customers had but never thought they could accomplish. And he's able to do that. He changes the dashes around, puts in new electronics, and kind of gives it that modern flair, or add a logo or something that just really makes it unique and makes that boat feel like it's your own.
That's really cool. You know, as we were building out your website, I was looking at some of the great images of all the custom consoles, and it's amazing. So we'll talk more about that in a moment, but I really think it's cool. And I love the fact that you're not only a boat shop, but you do specialized work with the custom consoles. And you guys got to check out the webpage because their stuff is really good. They're at customrig.com. Okay, tell us why you chose WinCart over the other e-commerce platforms out there. What made you like us?
I would say, first of all, very friendly, like user friendly, with so much data out there and so many programs that there's out there. Sometimes you don't need all the bells and whistles. You just need simplicity and something that's user friendly. As a business owner, I wear many hats. So the user friendly aspect makes it very easy, and you're willing, right? Sometimes you get scared and you don't want to do the e-commerce, or you're like, oh, it's going to take too much of my time. This honestly was very streamlined. You guys made that process of putting in all my inventory and things like that effortless. So
Right.
besides that, I would say the features. There's a lot of features, and you're able to scale, right? So I started with one, set of inventory that I had, and as time went on, I said, oh no, you know what? I want everything all in one place. I want to be able to, just go to one resource, and WinCart's really done that for me.
Awesome. If I remember correctly, you have over 40,000 inventory items ready for sale. So
Yes.
I know you can help out a lot of folks. So it's not just what you see on the wall behind her. There's a huge warehouse behind this. So anyway,
Yes.
tell me, I know you mentioned a little bit about the rigging and stuff, but is that what you feel like you guys do best at Custom Rig?
I do. So we do specialize in any project, right? So if you have a small project, a smaller boat, and you're like, oh, I just want some audio done, and you want these speakers put in, or radio, those are the common things that people tend to change out more often. Your GPS and things like that last a little bit longer, or you don't feel that need to kind of refit. But we really do specialize in refits. What does that mean, right? Just throw it out there to anyone that maybe is watching and doesn't really know. So a total refit would be you taking every electronic and all your wires out of your boat. Maybe your boat's 20 years old and you said, I'm going to, get all these new electronics. What we like to do is take out all those old wires, all those old connectors, and be sure that with all this new equipment, you're not going to have a failure. And not necessarily because your equipment's failing. Sometimes it's the actual wiring, right? The connectors over time, they corrode. There's times that you actually break them open and they're green in corrosion inside. And people don't really see that, right? You see the wire, it looks good from the outside. You're like, there's no nicks, there's no this, but it's actually corroding from the inside. I would say that that is one of our favorite projects to do, is a refit, because that's when we get to customize, right? People might have batteries in the back and we're like, hey, if you move them to, you're inside your console and we redo that, revamp that, you're going to get more room out back. You're getting all new things. And at that time, we can kind of redesign. And that's our favorite part.
Balance the boat a little bit better. That sounds great.
Yes, there's a lot of things to it. So
that sounds awesome. All right. So for the last question, is the fourth question. What specials are you running this week? Let's tell everybody.
All right. So for this week, we have our modern push buttons. So their push buttons have a lot of features or a lot of options. This particular one already has its breaker in it. So it's an all-in-one. So you have a push button. These come in blue and red. So the ring that lights around that LED ring that lights up, can be blue or can be red, depending on, your basically preference. And also, it is normally $62 retail. This week, it'll be $58 per switch.
Great.
So save you a little bit.
If you're all looking for new switches, that stainless switch with the LED, that's the thing to make your dash
look awesome. This is the way to go.
Great. Yeah. Well, Lissette, it was great
really
talking to you. We're going to have to do this again for sure. And let us know when you're having more specials and stuff. And for everybody watching out there, check them out at CustomRiggedMarine.com. They really are a great store, great people, and they care. And I know they do because I've talked to Lissette several times now. So thanks so much. Is there any last things you want to tell us?
Thank you. No, guys, just enjoy your time on the water. Always be safe. And since the summer's coming, be sure you have all your equipment.
Right. When they come down to visit Florida, you're located in Pompano, right?
Oh, actually, we're in Hollywood, Florida. So we're just south of Fort Lauderdale by like 10 or 15 minutes.
Great. Well, I know people like to visit us, so come visit Lissette, and we'll see y'all soon. Thanks very much, Lissette. I appreciate it.
No problem. Anytime.
All righty. Bye-bye.
Bye.